A number of years ago, and I don't know if you even know this, Kelly, I decided that I wanted to study one executive in great depth, which means doing a biography. And I wanted to pick a great leader and see what I could learn from just studying a single person. And long story, how, but I ended up picking the guy who founded Panasonic, the Japanese company. And his name is Kōnosuke Matsushita. And it was a great project, and I enjoyed enormously writing the book. And what he was able to achieve is just almost hard to believe. It started with his company, but he went beyond his company in trying to help Japan as a nation think about itself and recover from World War II and grow. A lot of what we came to call, quote, Japanese management, unquote, in the 1970s was really invented by Matsushita's people at Panasonic in the 1950s. Nobody knows that. But anyway, one of the things that stands out so much as you look at his life is the whole notion of growth, both personal growth and organizational growth, and how much he put that at the center of his ideas and his ideas about what the purpose of his enterprise was, which was very broad, not narrow. And as a result, his people, often with very limited education, grew much, much more than the typical professional or technical or manager while he was building this firm. And he, although he had 4 years of formal education, and the number of problems that he ran into in his early life are just, they were horrendous. He kept growing and was still coming up with new things, seeing new opportunities, and helping mobilize people increasingly outside his company even to take advantage of those opportunities to help the nation, right up until he caught a cold and passed away at age 94. That people would be talking about this guy at age 90 and use words like, he's grown so much in his 80s is rather phenomenal. So growth mindset applied to individuals, applied to yourself, and applied to your organization, I think is a central component of all great leadership, and it's increasingly needed these days.
Absolutely, and to me, when you have that growth mindset, that supports, that thriving mentality, that thriving philosophy. So when you think, with a growth mindset, I can learn, I can change, I can grow, I can improve, and that leads you focusing on your purpose to an exciting, thriving kind of way of thinking. It's just a really good way to live versus the opposite, which so many people unfortunately do today.